If you would like to know the best ways to detox your body without suffering too much, you clicked on the right video. Hi there, I'm Dr. Cori Stern, and welcome to my channel, Take Control of Your Health. If you're a returning viewer, hi again, thank you so much for watching. And if you're new to this channel, I hope that you'll find some really great information on here for you. Please don't forget to hit like if you do like the content, if you feel like it helped you. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. And most importantly, please don't forget to share this with anyone that you think would benefit from the information. So let's start by talking about the most important part of detox, which is that you're able to actually eliminate the toxins. Okay, so part one is taking something into your body that helps pull toxins out. And the second part is actually making sure the toxins are exiting. So if you haven't already had a chance to watch my previous video on this, how to prepare your body for a detox, please check that out first. I'll put a link to that video in the description of this one, because the channels, what we call the drainage channels, need to be open and working in order for a detox to be successful. So your liver, your bowels, your kidneys all need to be able to evacuate toxins. Your liver especially needs to be able to do its job. So I do recommend that you do some support work on those organs before you start your detox. So let's just talk about, first of all, before you do a detox, why it's really important for you to eliminate toxins from your life. Because if you are attempting to clean up your body, but you're still exposing yourself to toxins on a daily basis, you're not going to accomplish that much, and you're not going to get very far. Okay, so in preparation for doing a detox, you may want to make sure that you're changing products over to cleaner versions, your household cleaning products, your laundry products, your food, especially food and water and anything else that you might be drinking. You know, a lot of my patients will start to switch over to cleaner food. They might start getting organic food, but they're still drinking things like coffee that's not organic, or tea, right? And those things are grown with pesticides also if they're not organic. So you're making yourself a cup of non-organic coffee, you're drinking a cup of pesticides, right? A lot of people don't think about that. The tea bags, if you're drinking tea in a tea bag, the bags are usually bleached with something toxic that gets into your tea. And then what you make your beverages with, like, for example, if you use a coffee maker that has plastic in it, those one cup coffee makers, the Keurigs, and even just a regular drip coffee maker, the plastic, if it's not BPA free, you're still poisoning yourself. So these are all things to think about. But the good news is I have videos on those topics, so many videos. You can watch any of them to find out how to switch over to a cleaner way of doing your everyday things. Okay, so let's get into the basic premise of detox. Now, a lot of people make the mistake of detoxing too fast, too quickly, and too much, too soon. And this can cause what we call a detox reaction. If you've ever had a detox reaction, you know why you don't ever want to experience that again. You can literally feel sick. You can feel like a truck ran over you. You can feel like you have the flu. You can get terrible headaches. You can feel exhausted, right? And it's not necessary to go through that. You don't have to have that experience when doing a detox. There are plenty of ways of gently doing a detox that will be effective without suffering. Okay, so that's my area of expertise. That's what I do with pretty much all of my patients, right? Because if you live on planet Earth, chances are you're toxic and you would benefit from a detox. So pretty much every single patient that I work with, we do a gentle detox. We do it slow and easy. It's not a race. You don't have to get everything out all at once, nor is that even possible. So one of the things also to consider as far as eliminating your exposure to toxins is if you have metal in your mouth, if you have dental fillings that are made with metal or other things in your mouth that are made out of metal. So whatever they are, bridges or other dental implants, those kinds of things, right? So take that into consideration. If you do have metal in your mouth, you're going to have a constant, steady exposure to metals. I do have a wonderful video with a holistic dentist, which I can put a link to. I should have brought a pen to the table and write down all the things I'm saying I'm going to put a link to, so I don't forget to do it. So, but you can find it on my channel. So if you are able to change the bad stuff that you have in your mouth and do it the right way, there's a right way and there's a good way and a bad way to get rid of metal in your mouth. If you do it the wrong way, you can make yourself more toxic. Okay, so that's also something that you need to think about if you still have a lot of metal in your mouth. So I'm going to go through some of my favorite ways of doing a detox, and make sure you watch all the way through, because I'm going to go through my very favorite products and how I use them. So before I talk about products, I do want to mention a wonderful way to do or begin a detox, or as an adjunct to actually taking something like a supplement or a detox product, is to do saunas. So saunas are very beneficial. Sweating helps to eliminate toxins through your skin. Skin is one of your detox organs. And if you don't have access to a sauna, but you're able to purchase an infrared sauna for your home, that's a great option. I actually have a sauna blanket. So it looks like it's infrared sauna blanket. It looks like a sleeping bag. And you just crawl into it and it heats up as hot as you want it to, and it feels great. Of course, you can't get your face in there. I mean, I don't think you're really supposed to, put your head inside the blanket, but that's the only thing that doesn't end up getting covered in the sauna blanket. Right. So there's lots of companies that make infrared saunas and these types of devices that you may want to consider. If you are able to do saunas, you want to do them as often as you can. Start slowly, work your way up, work the temperature up, work the frequency and the amount of time that you're spending in them. Almost like starting an exercise program, right? And make sure you're hydrating, drinking plenty of water. I would recommend putting some sea salt or pink Himalayan salt in your water when you're doing this kind of sweating. And make sure that you're eating some very good quality fats. When you're doing any detox, you should be eating good quality fats, because chemicals are not water soluble, they are fat soluble. And it's hard to pull them out with just water. So adding some good quality fat to your diet is important. So MCT oil, coconut oil, avocado oil. If you want to watch my video on fats, I go into all the what all the good fats are. I have 2 videos on fats. I think one of them is called "Is Fat Good for You?" or is fat good or bad? And the other one is your cooking oil safe? Okay, so you've got to make sure you're eating good quality fats when you're doing a detox. So I'm going to go into some of my favorite products for detoxing. Before I do that, I just want to give a shout out to my partner in truth, HATS. HATS stands for Hardcore Awakened Truth Seekers. And this is a movement that was inspired into creation amidst hyper-political division in the last few years to get away from polarization and to bring people together across the political spectrum to the truth and a sense of community that allows us to move forward. This movement is making very real strides toward this vision. They have a huge channel on Telegram. If you're on Telegram, I'm going to put the link in the description of this video. There's a store where you can get products like this beautiful hoodie, HATS hoodie that I have, and my HATS mug. Drinking my wonderful, very clean water. I have a water video where I talk about the water filter that I use. And HATS also now has a blog, which you can reach at hatstruth.substack.com with all kinds of great articles about different topics. And I will be contributing health articles to that as well. So now let's just get into the my favorite products. And I'm going to start with this one from my favorite company, Standard Process. And this is called GI Adsorb. And this has in it 3 key ingredients. One is zeolite. So zeolite is volcanic ash, and it's actually used as a water filter in Europe and many European countries. So it actually cleans water out. So it would be doing the same thing in your body. Your body is mostly water, right? So if you think of it that way, zeolite is a really excellent way of detoxing. And what it does is it ionically binds to toxins. So most toxins are positively charged and zeolite is negatively charged. So it's able to grab onto toxins and pull them out. In this product, there is also cracked wall chlorella, which is chlorella is a super green food, and it is a very nice way of detoxing. So I use a lot of chlorella. And the last thing in this product is Collinsonia root. And Collinsonia root is gastrointestinal support. It helps to gently help with bowel movements and healing, gut healing. So with people that have leaky gut, it's also good for hemorrhoids. It actually, Collinsonia root actually strengthens blood vessels. So it's good for things like hemorrhoids and varicose veins as well, right? So the way that this is recommended to be used is you take 4 capsules with lots of water on an empty stomach in the morning, all right? So this product is on my website, drcori.com. Click shop and then shop Standard Process, and you can order it from there if you'd like to try it. Also from Standard Process is this, and it's called SP, which stands for Standard Process Detox Balance, and it is a shake. So this is a program that you can go on. You can do it for 10 days, 21 days, 28 days. And it comes with a book that gives you guidelines about how many shakes to take in a day. So the shakes are protein plus lots of detox herbs and vegetables. So I'm just gonna, yes, I'm sorry, the writing is very small. I do need to use my reading glasses to read this label. I mean, it's really small, okay? So there's organic pea protein, flax meal, pumpkin seed protein, buckwheat, beet, juniper berry, Spanish black radish, which I've talked about in other videos, one of my favorites, burdock root, barley grass, dandelion, broccoli, alfalfa. There's a lot of other stuff in there. Okay, so just to give you an idea. So you can make a shake with this. You can add other things to the shake. This one has no flavor. So you can add frozen fruit or vegetables. You add some good quality fat to it, and you can have it as a meal replacement 1 to 3 times a day. And most people end up feeling great on that detox program. They report more energy, they lose some weight. It kind of resets your metabolism. So I do have a lot of patients going on that program. It's a great way to transition off your not so great food. And then when you finish your SP Detox Balance program, then you can start to eat better after that. So this is a highly recommended way of detoxing without crashing or having the detox reaction. And this is also available on my website. Click shop standard process, and you can order that. Next, I have these products that are very, very gentle. Okay, so I use them for adults. I take them myself, but I also use them with children and babies and animals. So my dogs take them. So the name of the company is Homeovitics, and this is a homeopathic metal detox product. They make a chemical detox product, radiation detox. OS stands for organ system detox, and they have many other detoxes too. They have dental detox, they have tobacco detox. So these products are not available on my website, but you can order them from me. We can send them to you. The reason some products are not on my website is because the company requires password protection, and I just decided not to make you have to come up with a username and password to get into my website. However, I'm taking votes. If you would prefer to do that, so you can order directly from the website, let me know, and I'll put the username and password thing on there. If you don't mind just getting in touch with me at the email is questions@drcori.com. You can order them, okay? And we can ship them out to you. All right. The next product that I love is this. It's called Metal Free, and it has a sister product called Body Detox. So Metal Free is probably the strongest natural product for pulling heavy metals out that I know about. In fact, it is so strong and effective that if you have metal in your mouth, you can't, you need to use it a little differently. So it's a spray, right? You just spray it directly in your mouth. But if you had metals in there, we would send you an extender, so it would go just right down your throat and not hit the metals in your mouth, because it's so effective that it can pull the metals right out of your teeth. So I love this. I use this a lot. There's algae in here, microactivated algae, and there's some probiotics in it, and ionic sea minerals, and colloidal silica, and glutathione, and hyaluronic acid, and fulvic acid, and a whole bunch of really great stuff. There's also a little chlorella in here, and acetylcysteine. So I take this myself. I do a lot of detoxing, you know, because I live in New York City. So there's certain things I cannot avoid. My next favorite product is just chlorella. This is broken cell chlorella, and I like this brand, Nature's Balance. I use this a lot. I take this myself. Chlorella is a super green food, and it binds to toxins in the body, and it also gives you some energy. There's a lot of nutrients in it, a lot of minerals and amino acids and vitamins. It's just one of my favorite things in the whole world. Okay, we're almost done here. My next favorite product is called Cleanse, C-L-N-Z, pronounced cleanse. And this is great for both heavy metals and chemicals. And it has some support in here for organs that are involved in detox. So it has dandelion in it. It has milk thistle. So dandelion helps with kidneys. Milk thistle helps with your liver. And there's some other herbs in here that it's possible that unless you're an herbalist, you've never heard of. Things like mountain mahogany and wahoo bark and bitter almond oil. So it has a lot of great stuff in it. I've been taking this for years. I love it. I love the way it smells. I think it's the bitter almond oil that I love. And I use this a lot with patients. And then the last two products I'm going to talk about today are called, this one is called Vi-Rad Chem Binder. So Vi for virus, Rad for radiation, and Chem for chemicals. So it binds those things and pulls them out of your body. And this also has zeolite in it. And it has humic and fulvic acid, right? So those are very rich in minerals, highly absorbable minerals, and it comes from the soil. So I love humic and fulvic acid. And there's also broccoli sprout in here, and pomegranate, and olive leaf, and artichoke leaf, and bromelain, mulberry fruit. There's wheatgrass in here. So there's a lot of wonderful natural detox agents in this Vi-Rad Chem Binder. And the last one is called HMET binder. And HM stands for heavy metals, and ET stands for environmental toxins. So this one is a little bit stronger than the Vi-Rad Chem. So it just depends on what you think you need to do. You can take both of them. And this one also has the humic and fulvic acid in there. But it has a little bit more of it, and zeolite as well. So this binds to your toxins and helps to pull them out of the body without any side effects, right? So that's the most important thing. I want to end with saying that these are all gentle ways of detoxing without experiencing a detox reaction. If you need specific help with detoxing, if you need a consult from me, if you need guidance, I'm happy to do that for you. I'm available for virtual consults. I have people from all over the world that I've been helping very successfully. So if you're interested, just go on drcori.com and hit schedule a consult, and we can help you safely and naturally to completely restore your health. So don't forget, again, to hit the like button if you like this material, if it helped you, and hit subscribe if you haven't had a chance to do that. And most importantly, please share this with anyone that you think needs the information. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Until then, please stay healthy.